And that off. 3 set off over 3 miles, and the Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Novice Hurdle is graded, and the leader is Ballybow, followed by Ballygunner Castle, and at the rear of the field, the big outsider of the 3, Clonmel. The mare turns in a good few lengths off the first and second. 14 flights to jump over the 3 miles. It's Ballybow, first one in, from Ballygunner Castle and Clonmel. Continuing on towards the first flight, Ballybow and Sam Ewing. Cutting out the running from Ballygunner Castle, Paul Townend. Third of the 3 is Clonmel and Keen Quirk as they link up with flight 1. Ballybow, Ballygunner Castle and Clonmel the order. Coming to flight number 2, the last one after 2 full circuits, Ballybow from Ballygunner Castle, 4 lengths back to Clonmel. Coming by the winning post for the first time, heading out on the first of a couple of circuits, it's Ballybow the leader from Ballygunner Castle, and a little bit off them is the mare Clonmel. Making the bend to flight number 3. Order unchanged. It's Ballybow and linked up in Ballygunner Castle. A little bit closer, third and last is Clonmel. Flight 3. It's Ballybow followed by Ballygunner Castle and Clonmel. About to swing a right to head to the flights up the far side, numbers 4, 5 and 6. Ballybow the leader from Ballygunner Castle, and over 3 lengths back to Clonmel. On to the first of 3 up the far side, and Ballybow has stretched on by a couple of lengths to Ballygunner Castle, who's in headgear today. 5 lengths back now to Clonmel. As they go towards the 5th, bringing them to the completion of their first mile. Still in the same order from the outset, Ballybow, followed by Ballygunner Castle and Clonmel. 1 more flight left to jump up the far side. It would be number 6. Ballybow, last time maiden winner by 9 lengths, jumps the 6th flight. 2 to the good over Ballygunner Castle. 5, 6 lengths back to Clonmel. Turning at the top of the track, soon to go through their starting point, the Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Stayers Novice Hurdle. It's Ballybow by a length and a half to Ballygunner Castle, the quartered colours. And still a little bit off them. Third and last is Clonmel. So they end their first circuit. Good run to the next 2 flights back in the home straight, which are 7 and 8. Bringing them past the halfway stage. Still no changes. Ballybow by 2 lengths to Ballygunner Castle. 5 up on the back marker, who is Clonmel. Round the bend they come. For the first of 2. And then their final circuit, Ballybow. Followed closely by Ballygunner Castle. And lastly, Clonmel. The flight which was their first, it's number 7 this time. A little bit hesitant there, the leader Ballybow. Followed by Ballygunner Castle and Clonmel. This will be the final flight after finishing off the next circuit. Ballybow, Ballygunner Castle up on the inside, now within a length. Clonmel remains last of the 3. Finishing next time, they've passed halfway. 6 flights left to jump. It is Ballybow. Leading still, Ballygunner Castle, his market rival. And finally, Clonmel. On rising ground to flight number 9, which is 6 from the finish. Ballybow, Sam Ewing, stoked by Ballygunner Castle, and then Clonmel as they make the run towards the back straight. It's Ballybow in front from Flagfall, leading by a little more than a length and a half to Ballygunner Castle. Lost his winning sequence last time, went 4th. Calnew still observing from the tail end of the field, as Ballybow just fiddled that first one up the far side, but maintains an advantage of a widening 2.5 to 3 lengths over Ballygunner Castle and then Calnew. A little more spaced out now. Ballybow over that one from Ballygunner Castle, and then Calnew in single file, as they've been from the drop of the flag. Approaching the last of 3 up the far side. This will be 3 from the finish. Ballybow still at the head from Ballygunner Castle. Good jump by the leader there, and cements a 3-length advantage does Ballybow over Ballygunner Castle and Calnew. So turning at the top, coming back to their point of departure for the second time. Ballybow from Ballygunner Castle, and closing up in third and last place is Calnew, as they tighten with this lengthy run to the final 2 flights, the Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Novice Hurdle. Ballybow, Ballygunner Castle and Calnew both close in behind second and third as they run the home bend. 2 flights to jump, and being asked for more now, Ballybow. Slipstream by Ballygunner Castle, and then Calnew coming to the outside of the pair. 2 left to jump. Ballybow, Sam Ewing from Ballygunner Castle and Paul Townend, who are trying to mount a challenge. Calnew in third under keen quirk. Ballybow's finding from Ballygunner Castle as they approach the second last. Ballybow over well from Ballygunner Castle, who's not going down without a fight as they come towards the final flight. It's Ballybow from Ballygunner Castle and over the last. Ballybow still with the advantage. Ballygunner Castle still trying hard the near side. Ballybow on the inner. Fights off Ballygunner Castle at the end of the Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Stayers Novice, Calnew third and last.
Gordon Elliott's just landed the back-to-back runnings of the Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Novice Hurdle Grade 3, of course, at Ballybow. Gordon, he's done a lot wrong and he still won.
Yeah, he has, to be fair. Look, I knew it wasn't going to be ideal if we had to make the running, but I told Sam to use his head and he went to the start. I'd probably followed Paul, but I'd say Paul was thinking the same, follow Sam. Sam said wasn't in a stroke the whole way around, but the one thing I do like is from the second last to the line, I love the way he dropped his head. It probably was a no race, to be honest. The third horse was too close to him, crossing the road. But even from the last to the line, Earl showed a good attitude.
And you could see all the way around as well. It was far from ideal he was making there because he was having a look. He wasn't having a cut at his hurdles for a horse who does jump well.
I think the last 2 are the 2 best he jumped, Kevin, when he's something upsides him. But look, he's a big old-fashioned horse, come out Wilson Ennison's. He's a staying chaser, and you know, that's what he's brought to be, and anything else is a bonus on the way.
It was a cracking performance when he won at Naas over, 2-3 the last day. Obviously, there was a valid excuse. I think he got an overreach, did he? The first run over hurdles at Fairyhouse.
The first day, Redmond Punchestown, I think it might be in our Fairyhouse, I'm not quite sure. He got an overreach and gave us a nasty cut, so that was a no race. Then he went to Down Royal on Stevens' day and he got turned sideways at the first or second hurdle and he was too far back. Probably wouldn't have won on the day now. The winner won very well, a horse of Henry's. And then he was good on Naas and good there again today.
And he's versatile regards trip. He's got this trip well today. I know it wasn't a true run race, but he's got it well. You'd have to love his attitude, as you said, from the back of the last 2.
I'd say he's a real 3-miler. And the plan now would be go for the Albert Bartlett, all be well.
Yes, Albert Bartlett. He is in the Martin Pipe as well, is he?
He'll be entered in that as well. But look, we'll have entered in everything and we'll see, but I'd imagine it'll probably be the Albert Bartlett, all be well.
He's a horse that's open to more improving as well. That's only his 4th run over.
He's improving the whole way, so he is just a better gallop, and I think that track on Friday will suit him as well.
Good stuff. One more to come, like keeper in the last.
Yeah, look, he's a bit hit and miss, so he is. On his best form, he'd have need to a chance, but he's a bit disappointing. He's owned by my father and a syndicate of friends of his, so it's always the same. You know, I can never seem to get it right for him, but he's won a few, so hopefully he runs well.
And you put the blinkers on him today, obviously, to just try and ignite his enthusiasm.
Exactly, try and waking him up.
Good stuff. Well done, it's been a good day.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, Sam Ewing just joins me now at the landing of feature event. It's the Grade 3 Surehaul Mercedes-Benz Novice Hurdle with Ballybow. I think myself and Jane were saying, just watching it, this horse has done a lot wrong and still won.
He has. Look, you have to give it credit to him, really. You know, wanted a lead and we couldn't get it, and he's having a great look in front. But you loved the way when Paul came to me, he stuck his head on.
Yes, definitely, and it was just lacking a little bit greenness, wasn't it? He just wasn't having a cut at his hurdles because you had to make the run. John Brennan, Ballygunner Castle's owner, coming up to say, well done to you.
Yeah, look, just a little bit That's his first time having to make his own running today too, so he'll have learned a lot, and we didn't really go that quick, so he didn't have a hard race either.
And it looked to watching it visually that Paul did head you between the second last and last stuff. Right.
I don't think he ever got ahead of me. You know, he joined me all right, and we sprinted on over the last two. But no, you'd have to like my lad.
And when he has joined you, your horse has really dug deep. He winged the second last. He jumped the last well. He just landed fractionally, lost his momentum fractionally.
Yeah, he jumps his hurdles fairly clean. You know, he probably feels like he'll be whatever he does over hurdles. I feel like he'll be a better chaser.
And he's a really good attitude, this horse. He had to put his head down and battle, didn't he?
He did, and that's what it means. You know, as soon as Paul got to my boot, he did stick his head down and he went again.
And obviously, first time over the trip, you were confident the way you rode him that he would get the trip.
Yeah, look, it was a nice enough maiden. He won a Naas over 2.5, and he got there real easy that day, and it was picking up the whole way up the hill.
Good stuff. One more to come. You've got Lightkeeper in the last.
Yeah, he ran a nice race the last day, and fortunately he's brought down the time before that. But first time blinkers. Hopefully he can run a nice race.
Good stuff. Well done.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.